Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Marissa. So if you guys haven't seen my last video, go and check that out. I'll leave it linked up here for you guys. But today is Friday, October 4th. It's like 9:30 at night. I just had my end-of-life simulation earlier today at the school, and I'm not sure how everybody's school does it, but my university does a mix of like using mannequins and live actors. So I think this semester, like, our end-of-life simulation is live actors, and I think our multi-patient sim towards the end of the semester uses both mannequins and live actors. But I actually really like having the live actors. It just makes it more real, and it actually gives you someone to interact with. You can actually see like how your communication or your actions will be received, or like what actually will come of them. So that was really interesting today. What else? So my mom was over last night. She stayed the night because she lives in Virginia. She came up to stay the night and to take Eliana to school today. If you guys don't know, I mentioned it in my last video, which was actually my first video, that I have a daughter. She is 5 years old and she just started kindergarten last month. So my mom came out to help me get her to school this morning, since I had to leave earlier to make it out to my simulation and all. So she came out and helped me with that, and then she actually took Eliana back with her after school today, because I have my first practicum shift tomorrow, which is crazy. I'm super nervous for it. My husband is in Colorado for a friend's wedding, so I am home by myself today. I took a nap. Well, I tried to take a nap after I got back from simulation, and after I got Eliana and my mom out the door to go back to her house. And I had a crazy dream, and I don't know, I feel like I was so focused on trying to sleep so I could stay up tonight that it was just, it didn't help. So I went and got Chick-fil-A. I have my cherry Coke here. I haven't even gotten a quarter of the way through it, just to try and help me to stay up tonight. When my husband was in the military, he did the graveyard shift and stuff. So he was telling me after you get back and after your mom and the baby leave, try and take a nap till at least 5, wake up. And he said you should try and stay awake till 3. Whenever you start to feel tired, try and hold on and stay awake a little longer. That way when you go to sleep, you can try and sleep until 10, 11. So I'm trying to adjust to this schedule. I have my first shift, like I said, tomorrow night. I am on a med-surg tele unit, telemetry. And I mean, it's a night shift, so I don't know, I would think it wouldn't be too crazy, because typically with med-surg, patients would be sleeping or, resting or whatever. Because with clinicals in the past, during the day it can get obviously busy. So we'll see. I'm so nervous. I don't know if I mentioned this in my first video, but I don't work. Just with both my husband and my school schedule, and then now Eliana being in school, it's just a lot. I mean, I'm sure I could make it work, but I already have serious mom guilt about not, being there a lot, just because, she's in school now, so I don't see her all day, and then, I have homework and all this stuff. This semester has just gotten crazy, and I feel like my mom guilt is just stacking up. So yeah, I don't work, so I don't have any hospital experience outside of clinicals. So I'm always extra nervous to, go into clinicals or simulation, just because I feel like I'm unprepared. which I think I mentioned this in my first video that, like, I have a bad habit of like comparing myself, and I feel like everybody in nursing school is like that. I mean, everybody in general, but just kind of like comparing where I'm at, because I do have a family. Like, I do have a kid, which I'm almost positive that I'm the only one in my program that, you know, has a kid, and that makes it harder. And I'm like, well, should I be doing this? Could I be doing this? You know, whatever. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure everything will go well. My preceptor seems kind of nice. I mean, he seems nice. So I actually texted him earlier to see if maybe we could meet up before going up to the unit, because I've never been to this hospital. I have no idea where I'm going. And he said, sure, but like, I don't know. I don't know. So we'll see. I have no idea what time or whatever. But yeah, so like I said, it's about 9:30. I'm gonna try and stay up till 3. We actually just, if any of you guys have not heard of this, we actually just got Sling TV again the other day, because I'm like a sucker for the like seasonal shows like Halloween and Christmas. So, and of course my husband is into sports, so he had to like, you know, have his shows. So we actually just got that again the other day, so I have that on. I just submitted my simulation journal, and I'm gonna try and see like what else I can get done in the next like 5 hours since I'm gonna be up anyway. But yeah, I have my Hallmark channel on, and yeah, I just have my dog and cat here to keep me company. But let me know down below if you guys are in nursing school, like if you're in, what semester you're in, you know, what you're doing this semester. I think every school has like the semester set up differently, as far as like what classes you take and stuff. So definitely let me know down below where you guys are at in your college nursing school journey. And then too, let me know if you have kids and like if you guys like struggle with the mom guilt or any of that, because it's hard. But I'm almost done, just one day at a time. So I will update you guys tomorrow how tonight goes, if I can even make it till 3, and then I'll let you guys know when I'm on my way to the hospital and how that goes. I'm nervous, I'm anxious, I'm excited, like so many emotions going on right now. But I think once I get the first shift done, once I see how it goes, I think it'll be fine. But I was talking to some people at simulation today, and like pretty much everybody except, I think I mentioned that one facility like takes a lot longer, but pretty much everybody else has already started their you know, practicum shifts with their preceptor and stuff. So anyway, I am just hoping that I can like stay awake and hang tomorrow night, because 12 hours is a long time. Like at my other clinicals, we've never stayed 12 hours. That's just how it's always ended up working out. But yeah, I'm kind of nervous because I don't want to be like falling asleep. I feel like I'm going to be the one that's like doing squats in the hallway or something to like stay awake. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I will update you guys later on tomorrow, and we'll see how this goes. Hopefully everything is fine and not as scary as I think it will be.
I'm talking. Hey, don't copy. Theo. Hey, Theo, stop it. I'm talking. You're so gross.
Eliana, habla bien contigo.
This is not gross. Brianna, Theo stinky butt.
Tío tiene un stinky butt.
Hide. Come here, Theo. We're gonna scare you. Mami.
Huh?
En serio no siente bien.
¿Te duele el estómago?
¿Ah?
¿Te duele el estómago?
¿No? Yo my chicken too.
Oh, you silly goose. I love you, Mama.
Dame acá abajo.
No, I love you, Mama.
I love you, pero yo quiero todavía hablar contigo.
Ya pronto te tienes que dormir, Mamá. Te amo mucho.
Déjame hablar.
¿Qué tú quieres decir? Okay, guys, so I didn't even like update yesterday. It is now Sunday, October 6th. Almost 8:30. I just got back home from night shift. Like I told you guys, it was my first like shift for practicum. Yesterday I stayed up till like 3:30, which I told you guys about. I talked to Eliana over FaceTime before she went to bed. I went to bed at like 3:30, and then yeah, I did not sleep very good. I took melatonin because I wasn't like super tired, and I wanted to make sure that I like passed out, I got enough sleep. Well, the melatonin kind of backfired on me. Instead of keeping me, or like, you know, helping me to fall asleep, it like did the complete opposite. I just could not fall asleep. I was like in and out of sleep until like 8 o'clock. I like let my dog out, gave her and our cat food. I tried to go back to bed and it just like was not happening. So I was like, okay, whatever. I was like in and out of sleep until like from like 12 to maybe like 2 or 3, and I was like, okay, well this is not happening. And then I just like started getting ready. I texted my preceptor to see what time he wanted me to be there. And so it was about, the hospital's like 30-ish minutes away from my house. So I left at like 5:30, and then I was like, oh crap, where the heck is the parking garage? So that took a bit to find, but thankfully he met me like outside of the unit, because it's like a long way to the unit and it's like, I would have gotten lost. But I thought that I was going to be more tired like during the shift, just because I didn't really get like enough sleep. But it was actually fine. I really didn't get tired till like the last hour, half an hour. But once I got in the car, it hit me so hard. I was like, stay awake for the next like 30 minutes till I can get home. But it really wasn't bad. He said that typically it's not like that slow. Well, I mean, he said it kind of depends, but normally it's like there's not that much like downtime. But like thankfully it wasn't super crazy, because I would have just been like probably overwhelmed. So this is like the perfect kind of like ease into like the unit and just like, you know, med surge and all that stuff, because I haven't had med surge since second semester, I believe. Yeah, I think it was second semester. But yeah, he had me doing pretty much everything, which I was nervous about, but you know, it ended up being okay. It was like nice to just be like thrown into it. I mean, he definitely like helped me and like explained things to me and stuff, but he had me doing like most of the hands-on stuff. He said that's kind of how it's like going to be, so that'll give me lots of experience. And yeah, so it wasn't too bad. I was like super nervous and anxious because, like I said, I have no experience outside of clinical. And obviously our clinicals are during the day. Well, I don't know if it's obviously, I don't know how other schools do it, but yeah, I've never worked night shift, so I was kind of nervous about that, but it wasn't too bad. I don't go back again until next Thursday and Friday. I was a little sad to have to go in on my birthday, but it's fine. I can just celebrate longer that weekend. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I am beyond exhausted. Honestly, I didn't expect my like shift to go how it did. I thought it would be like busier and crazier, but there was quite a bit of downtime. So next time I'll probably bring like, I don't know, my NCLEX study guide book thing or whatever, I don't know. just in case it ends up being slow again. But it was just nice to kind of see how things, you know, went and stuff. But yeah, I am going to change and go to bed. I am so exhausted. Yeah, let me know down below if anybody has like done their practicum with a preceptor, like how their first shift went, if they had like day shift or night shift. I don't know if I mentioned this, but one of my friends, she like every other week her preceptor goes from like days to nights, so she has to like constantly go back and forth. So thankfully, like my preceptor is just always on nights, but it's definitely going to be like tricky to go from like nights for a couple of days and then back to days because my classes and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see like how that works out, but I'm sure it'll be fine. One shift down, 9 more to go. Do I have 10? Yeah, 9 more to go. So I'll get 2 knocked out next week, but that is pretty much it. Yeah, it was a good first experience, and now I'm ready for bed. I need sleep before Eliana and my husband come back home, so that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go let our dog in and get myself into bed. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave me any questions down below or share your experiences. I am always curious to see like what other people experience in other programs, at other universities, at other schools. I think it's always just interesting to see the differences and kind of what everybody else has going on. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be seeing you guys very soon in my next video. Bye guys.